Hi, this is Jundo. Well, I brought you back here to see that the cherry blossoms are just at their peak, but that also means that they're at the end of their flowering. It's the time when the petals come flying down, especially on a windy day, like rain, and it's beautiful. For thousands of years, the Japanese have written poems about the impermanence that the sakura, the cherry blossom, symbolizes. Because there's a beauty and a poignancy and a sadness, but also a joy in the ephemeral nature of it all. And when Buddhism came to Japan, that sense of the beauty and sadness and poignancy, yet joy of impermanence, became an important part of Japanese Buddhism and Zen. So we celebrate that with the fluttering petals that cover the ground like snow and cover my rakusu. This is a good time to flow with impermanence. Buddhist suffering is to resist impermanence, to resist getting old, to resist sometimes getting sick, to resist loss and change, to resist death. But there's an aspect of this practice in which we can learn to embrace impermanence. Embrace, that's not even right. It's to be impermanence, to flow like flowing waters in which we are the waters too, just flowing along. It's such a time right now for that, not only because of the tragedy of people dying, but the other changes that are being wrought in people's lives. People who are losing their jobs, their businesses, their dreams, their projects, their goals, their expectations, all kinds of impermanence. And part of our practice, perhaps the core of our practice, is to learn to flow with impermanence. But let me tell you something. Does that mean that Buddhists are so passive that, oh, my house has burned down, no problem. My dog has died, no problem. Are you kidding? We cry. It's natural. We feel some frustration. It's natural. We feel disappointment, loss, grief. It's natural. I don't want to be such a robot. I don't want to be a Buddhist who's like these statues I've shown you in the temple here that are made of stone. I'm a human being. But we Zen Buddhists learn to encounter things both ways at once. And here's the key. Get this. From our practice, part of us accepts it all, sees through it all. There's something beyond all the change. We flow with the change. We know the changeless in the change. And at the same time, we can cry. No problem. The fluttering leaves are sadness and joy and beautiful and tragic and timeless at once. Now, tomorrow's subject for the Buddha's birthday is birth. See you then.